Hello and welcome back to Transport Fever 2, the UK modded series. Thank you very much for joining me in today's video, and we start today with no town in sight, although there is a station in sight. That is Sudbury Station at on the south, what is this, the southeast of the map? I suppose the bottom right, southeast of the map. A train is just coming in right now into the station. Is this a tank engine or is this an express service? We shall find out momentarily. It is the express service. Now, today's focus is going to be in this area. Off camera, I have gone ahead and built up most of the farmland. Just a few bits here and there left to go, but this bit does look a little bit barren, a little bit empty, and there are some pathways that are not quite done correctly. There is a bit of work that needs to happen with this setup, so that is what I'm going to be focusing on today. There was also a mod that I will talk about after the intro that I have installed but kept crashing the game, so I need to figure out why that crashes the game and how to fix that, because this mod is exactly the mod that I am after. So the fact that it is crashing the game at the moment, bit of a problem. But anyway, make sure you stay tuned. A little bit of work that will be going on in this video, and then hopefully I can start running trains all the way down to Sudbury along this new line. Some signalling needs to go in, some speed limits need to go in, but aside from that, the line in and of itself is pretty much ready. Let's get going and let me see if I can improve what is currently a little bit barren, a little bit boring. Okay, first thing that I would like to focus on is fixing this bit. This is pretty much a must fix. So the only way I can do this, I believe, is to cut this section out like so, and then put in one of these, which will just about fix what I'm after. Now, either I do that, or what I do is I break this little bit, put that in, let it bridge over, and then delete it. And I think that is probably going to be the better option. So I'm going to do that. I'm then going to put this in awkwardly. And I'll show you what the mod that I was trying to use was all about. Realistically, what speed is this at the moment? 100. I think this should be down to 40 already. So I think I'm going to do that. Now, if I do that, you will see that it is happy to bridge. Or in theory should be happy to bridge. What I should do is figure out what exactly the right style of bridge is, which is that one, and try to get that exact same style over here. Is it that one? No, wrong colour. That one? No, that one. There it is. Okay, build that. Now, before I continue, I would like to use a mod that I have never bothered using before, which is the splitter. And the reason I'm using the splitter is, as you can see, it splits the track, or splits the segment, and that is going to look much better when I actually now connect with an embankment. And similarly on this side with, come on, an embankment. And now I should be able to do the exact same. It's been just a touch awkward, but I will see if I can figure it out. There we go. Not exactly how I wanted it to look, but it isn't the worst. There we go. Okay. So apparently from here it is now 40. Good. I will, let me mark that with my markings, which are not in any of this, are they? Where did I put them? I may not have put them in any folder. What are they called? Speed? Platform spikes? No. What did I call them? Signs. There we go. 40. Stuff like there. That should be perfectly all right. 100. Hang on. This is going to go down to apparently 80. 80 over here. So how about we do this? Let's bring this down to 80 from wherever it needs to be. So 80 from there. No, we'll do it from there. There we go. So now what I can do is have this, so it will be 80 to 40, so 100, 80, 40. Perhaps from here I can also make 4-track at some point. I will most likely attempt that too. So 80 from there, 100 from there, 40 from there, 80 from there. There we go. That is that bit in, that is that bridge in. Now there is another spot where the bridge needs to go in, and that is just here. Now I am not entirely certain how I'm going to pull this one off, because I think a bridge will work, but it is going to be a very interesting, very interesting bridge section. Over here, I guess I can put some grass. I can repaint this to grass. Now, that brings me to the mod. Actually, not just repaint, I can just erase. That brings me to the mod that I was trying to install. So, as you may have heard in the previous videos, that I have been discussing the idea of turning roads into rivers into roadways, so that I can actually effectively draw a river, and that would help me to. Is that the right one? No. What is it? And that would help me to be able to make them the path that I want them to be, and be able to bridge with them or tunnel with them exactly as I want. So I've got these particular brushes that are currently available. So water, dirty, green, blue, etc, etc, etc. There is another mod that is by the same author and by someone who is well known, I think, in the Transport Fever community. His name is Werner, or maybe Werner, and he is the one who did the node tool, the splitter that I just used, the ramp equalizer, the parallel tool, all of those things, the marker tools that we use, or that I use in this series. excellent a job of them, and they really do work very nicely. So these two modders have combined forces, at least they did some time ago. I believe it was actually a year ago, I've just not noticed, and created a mod for waterways, which effectively allows me to draw these rivers on. However, I have a feeling that these paints, this is conflicting with my waterways mod because they also have these colours, and that is causing an internal error and as such crashing my game out. Now, I do want to... That isn't the one, is it? Is it water? I do want to be able to use this with this colour, because I think that, you know, that looks great. But if it's constantly crashing my game out, I do not know what to do. I had a whole plan for this video that I would go ahead and do this bit and then start putting the rivers in and little lakes and all of those kind of things. But unfortunately, all of that is going to be on hold for now. Right, this bit is done. What I now need to do is I need to move this crossing all the way back here. The reason for that is because I need to allow this into those platforms as well. So let's go ahead and do that. 25 miles per hour. Not that. What have I done? 25 miles per hour. There we go. And move that back. Does not need to be too far back because that's going to go across there. So realistically, just here should be all right. It's not getting in the way. What does that say? Too much curvature. There, is that better? It is. Too much curvature. Oh, it's doing that very silly bug again. I do not know how to stop it from doing this. You can see what it is trying to do. These crossovers never seem to work. Well, they do not seem to work properly anymore. I'll give this a little bit extra space, I suppose. They just do not seem to... Ever since the last update, I know there is another Transport Fever 2 update coming in, but ever since the last update, they just do not work properly anymore. There we go. Got it. Okay. So the signal will now go here. I know I'm using starter signals, which really should be at the end of platforms, but there isn't much I can do about that. Where's the 25? There's the 25. That is fine. And then I can break that and break that. Okay, good. Next, what I need to do is figure out... So this is going to be a 25 mile per hour track. So 25, that is fine. And out of here, we go and do this sort of connection. Now, this is where I'm going to try to work out what the best way of doing my 4-track setup is going to be. Because if I set this up to be 4-track from here, what I could do is I could do each track going into a different platform and then just have all the crossovers. And I think that might work. That might work best. Where do I start the 4-track? I do not want to start the 4-track at this bridge. It would have to be after the bridge. Where does it go to 80? That is probably the better. Oh no, it goes to 80 there. Where does it go to 40? 40 over there. I think I need to bring that 40 mile per hour one back. So let's bring that 40 back to, should we say, there. And I could quite easily 4-track from here. So how much room would that be? Well, that is enough for one train. That is enough for 2 trains. 3 trains. Okay. So this is the plan. I will break these bits. All of that gets broken. And I will use this and curve that in like that. I will change the speeds in a little while. The second track curves into that. So I guess can I follow this one around? Yes and no. Why is that doing that? There we go. Yes, follow that around. Into there. Now the third track is going to start by following it around, but then it is going to end up out here. So what I need to do is do this and have that, yes, effectively do that. This station is long enough, so I doubt I'm going to have much trouble there. And then the fourth track is effectively the same thing. Out we go. Right across, and then out and across there. Bridge looks okay-ish. There we go. So that is the approach. That is the approach all the way into Sudbury. So I have these tracks in that direction. I have that. And I suppose all the crossings should be right here. This is where all the crossings need to be. I think I might just get away with a crossing that goes all the way across for all of these. Like that. And please tell me there is a way to do it. Yes, there is. Right there, like that. Then what I do is from this spot onwards, everything is 25 miles per hour going in. As I said, I was going to slow things down exactly to the speed of all of the rest of these. This is 60, isn't it? Yes, it is. Maybe I should have this at 60. 80. So it's 80, 80, 80. 80, 80, 40. I will see. I will see. I may readjust some of those. I'll go ahead and, well, I can add the speeds whenever for that. And I can add these speeds whenever because it is at the bridge, so that is easy. 25 can be written on this just like the others. Let's go ahead and put the starter signals in. Where the starter signals, I suppose, should really go. Like so. I'll put the 25 mile per hour signs in here. Like that, and then 15 for these. There we go. The reason I've done that one slightly further forward is because we're going around the corner. Do not want it obstructed by the starter signal as you approach it. Okay. So that is that bit. I'm just trying to think, where would the train, so if the train comes in on that platform, it's coming back out and going onto whatever one of these it will be going onto. If it goes into that platform, it's going to cross there and then follow that along, come back down and then join onto this. So each one of these is effectively an individual line. I need to open up these slips. So that's one. If it wants to go there, we'll slip that way. Wants to go there, we'll slip that way. So that is fine. This one coming back comes across there. That is fine. Come across there. Does it need to come across onto this one? No. No, it does not. It will go directly across because it is only going to come out onto one of these two, whilst this one can go onto all four. This one comes along. Oh, wait. This will need to be slipped though, because this one needs to join to go across there. This one will be able to just go straight. That one will be able to just go straight. This one goes across and that is fine. This one can go across and that is fine. This one is not going to be a problem. Okay, good. That is that bit completed. So now we have that connection. How am I going to... I'm just trying to think, how do I make this look nicer than it currently is? Because it does look a little... Suggestions for this. How do I make this look nicer than it currently looks? It does look a little bit... what is the right word? Sterile at the moment. A little bit dull, lifeless. Lifeless is perhaps the better word for this. So if anybody has any ideas, words, onto how to improve this, that would be most appreciated. Here comes the tank engine. So, right, so let me put the speed signs in for this because I think this is going to stay as it is. So I can get rid of that now. You can just walk through that. And I will put, before I put the speed signs in, I will pop this back in. What? No, just do that, please. Thank you. Not sure why this was trying to be so awkward. Yes, why is it... That's not the first time today. That is exactly what... That was exactly what the crossover was trying to do. The points. Interesting. So yes, if I can get that water mod working... Okay. If I can get that water mod working, things are going to be pretty... I think they're going to look pretty good, and this is going to make everything that I want to do with the detailing so much easier. Push this back a little. Because I think that water mod is going to be very, very important to be able to make the rivers that I'm after. So the rivers that I'm after are not going to be, you know, like the main river. It's these. I want to replace these with actual waterways. That is what I want to do. Because if I do that, the other thing that I will be able to do very easily, for example, is... Oh, I've done this already. When the station was here, I could have just had the water go underneath the station. And it would have worked. So, yes. Not been to Kingsbridge for a while. How is it doing? It appears to be running all right. Anyway, back to where I was. Right here. Signs 40 on this track. And 40... Hello? Ooh. Why is it not... There we go. Thank you. 40 on this track. And 25 all routes, all lines. There we go. Makes it quite easy. No matter where you are going, it is 25 miles per hour. Slow it down. And then, now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to connect this up first with my 40 mile per hour track. Find out exactly what sort of speed we need to do. About there we go. Because if this is all slowing down to 40, then I might as well do this. Break that. I say break that. I could have used that, actually. That could have been used for something. Oh, I can do another little bridge here. Yes. Where I can do the bridges, I will put these bridges in. So, yes, this is going to be, wait, check speeds, 40, right. I've just realised if I'm having express trains running here, maybe I should have the express trains going a little bit faster. Oh, I have an idea. 80. Let's bring this up to 80 once again. That will be 40 on the side. Can I do 80 to 25? Is that safe? 80 to 25. I think the trains are all going to be braking anyway. So, I think the trains are going to be braking, so it doesn't really matter. 40 and 80. There we go. Somebody said that one thing that I need to do with this is to make the backs of them black. I will look into doing that. I will see if I can adjust the textures and make that happen. Okay, good. That is that bit. Now I will get out of that, break that, put an annoying little road in. No, do not connect it to anything. Just like that. Back to 80. That is the one. Make a bridge. Of course, I'm thinking, can I make this bridge smaller? I could. Because look at that. I could just make it just this little archway here. I think I can manage that. Once again with that great splitter tool. Now where is it going to split this though? Now pre-mark. How do I pre-mark these? Maybe with a marker node? No. Point between markers. Then click to split. Okay. So I want you to split there. Set markers with marker tool. Right, okay. So what I need to do is grab one segment, use a splitter, pre-mark it. There we go. This is the way this has been built is brilliant. It really is. Very, very high quality, clever work on this. Excellent design. It's smooth. It just works. Look how easy that is. There we go. And hopefully, when I put the second one in, what other options does it give me? It gives me an option to keep it very narrow. Now, I'd like it a little bit wider than that, so I'll give it its full size. That was quite easy. I'm sure I can even do something here to block this up properly. That was surprisingly easy. Once you know how to use these tools, they are great. Okay, so that is now done. Signals. Let me sort out the signals. So I've got the signals there. I probably need 2 signals here. So I'm going to put them in right here to... Come on. There we go. Signal there. Signal there. I will also put a signal in there. This one... I can have exit signals too, just to clear the platform should it be needed. I could have exit signals to clear the platform. So, for example, signals here and here. In fact, as I said, it's 4-way traffic, isn't it? No. One coming in, one coming out. Yes, this would be correct. I will have signals on all of these. There we go. Because you could effectively have 4 trains there waiting one at a time to go. I cannot have... So I can get rid of these 2 signals, just let them straight out up to there. Which may, in theory, could allow us to do a really strange connection here to have a train go around another train to get into an empty platform. I will have to see. I will have to see about that. This section only has that signal. I think I'm going to actually give it some more. There we go. So signal there. Signal there could block the crossover though. That is something to think about. Yes, it could block the crossover. So maybe no signals there. How far? Hang on. How far would that be? A smaller train would be okay. If a signal is there, how much room do I want? I do really want about 200 meters. I could put the signal here, where the old 80 markings are, which are going to be removed. There we go. I'll remove that signal and that signal. That should be okay. In fact, if I remove that signal, that just gives an express route straight out. I will see about that. This 40 signal can also be, or 40 marker can be removed. That is fine. That all is okay. Then we go up to 100 somewhere. There it is. Up to 100 and all the way along, I think. Oh, I missed a tiny bit here. Ah, yes, because I'm not sure how to do this because it should be a bridge, but it doesn't let me bridge this because of how flat this side is. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do there. Again, suggestions would be, why are you doing this? Suggestions would be very, very helpful. Okay, all of this is done. Oh yes, I put in a field of barley which barely shows up. Barley barely shows up. I'm not sure what to do with that. This is the part that I wanted to really fix. because I could have had a little bridge there, a little stream. This could look quite good, but I cannot fix it. This bit is all okay. It's a strange little dip here. Just noticing it now. Just there. I think I'm going to fix that. So this should all be 100 miles per hour. So if I go ahead and use this fantastic marker tool, let's do it from there to there. Ramp equalizer, get that done. That probably smooths that out. Tracks 100. Just to double check, it is that one. Good. And connects and done. Much smoother. Much smoother. Then we've got this little weird bit that splits because of this. So the way I'm going to fix that in the middle here is to do some terrain tools, pretty sharp, quite small, and I will smooth between these. Okay, that isn't going to quite work the way I want it to. That is not working at all the way I want it to, but I'm going to try anyway. There's got to be a better way for me to do this, using a square. Maybe the square works a little better. Or not. Rotate the square just a touch. Well, now it's more like a... What is that? A hexagon of some sort. Okay, this is not working. This is not doing what I want it to do. So maybe if I just force lift all of this, and then I have an idea. I have an idea. It is a bad idea, but I have an idea. There we go. And then smooth it. Maybe that extra lift will help. And the answer to that is a resounding no. No, it did not. Okay. Can I fit this ballast thing in there? Maybe not. Can I just paint this as ballast? Probably. I can. I'll just do that. It doesn't look great, but it will perhaps do a better job than... Yeah, I'll have to try and figure something out here. Doesn't quite work the way I want it to. So there are the odd little bits here and there that do not do what I want. But I mean, overall, this is a great title. So I'm not even going to. Actually, this could work. Look, maybe. That's helping a little bit. This is a great title. This is one of the best titles I've ever played, so I'm not going to be complaining all too much about this. So I just select that. All I'm doing is I'm just selecting the rail and just trying to push it along a little. Just to help neaten up the gradient, neaten up the shadows a little. Make it look a little bit more intentional. I suppose that will be okay-ish. Yes, I think that will be okay-ish. I also fixed most of this. As you can see, these are now The archways are almost all the same size, apart from that one, which does not wish to cooperate. But that is that. And I think just some signals now. Let's use some home signals. Where should we have them? So, signal there. Next set of signals should probably be... How far away would you put signals? So, if that is about, say, 200 meters, so do another 200... Let's put them about here. Set of signals here. Yes, I could do approach signals too. Yes, I probably should. Although I'm not sure. Yes, I guess that would help. So there is good. The next set of signals probably should be other side of the tunnel. So I'll put them down here. The next set of signals will be coming up to Shepshire. So really, it's just going to be a block 1, 2, 3 real blocks in this area. So we'll have signals just before bridge pillar collision. I don't see the collision, so I'm going to try it anyway. Where are you? Where are you bridge pillaring? Where are you? Oh, it's happy there. I will take that one then. You can stop just short of the road. Oops. No, not there. That's it. That replaces existing is a great option. Starter signal can be here. I suppose we'll put a starter signal. Oh, do I want a signal here? This is supposed to be a pass-through. But occasionally trains might stop at the platform. So there is that. No, I will not put a signal there. This one, there's definitely going to be a signal. No, actually, if I do put a signal there. Yes, no, I will put a signal here. I've also just realised I've just put the wrong signal over here. Replace, please. Oh, okay. Replace that again. There we go. So that signal goes out there. That is fine. Probably should have 2 signals here. Let's put another one out here. That looks long enough to let a train in. There we go. That is all right. I should probably also have a signal to let the train out. There and there. That looks good. That there express line goes through. And then we have this massive tunnel. Signals before tunnel and signal after tunnel, like that. I'd rather not have signals in the tunnel. I could have a signal just here. In fact, I could do... Yeah, that should be okay. I'm a little bit concerned about the main... Oh, wait, where does that open up? Yes, that is enough for a train to get through, so that is all right. Next set should be probably somewhere along here. So, in fact, I'll put a signal there, and I will put a signal there. And that should be the last set of signals for Maryport. Now, I'm going to have to redo Maryport at some point, but for now it is just going to be this. So I will do that and have a starter signal. This place is busy and loud. And have that. And then these signals are all okay, going all the way up. So that is that all set. Buses are running there. Buses are running there. So what I should do, because I think this is going to be doable. I've just realised that buses are running all the way there. There's no bus that goes up to Shepshed Station. Did I really mess that up? Where are these two routes? I could have one that... Why are you doing that? I could have one that just pops up to the station. And there's the main road. Right, okay. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to pop in a bus stop. Right along here. It's the wrong way, but okay. Right. I will manage this line. I'm just going to make some changes. First off, you should be on the opposite side. Then after North Road, before Broadway, I said after North Road, before Broadway, pop over to the Kingsway. Good. Now, to check this one, same problem with Church Road. No, it's North Road that's done the funny thing now. There we go. Now, for you, after Broadway, before Church Road, pop along the Kingsway. There we go. Right, now that we have that in place, last thing to do is get the trains running. So, these trains that are not you. Hello, you're going backwards. Choo-choo. This one, here it is. Bracknell to Maryport. Oh boy. Right. Manage this line. After... Right. Now, before I manage that line, check if that line has... Yes, it does. Right. This all needs to be gone. Yes, all of this is going to have to change and be gone. So I'm going to delete Ollerton. So I know the journey times roughly, because there they are at the top. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take a picture of this on my phone, just so that I can set and reset all of these when the time comes. So I will delete all of these. Did I not just delete that? Now, in reality, what I should be doing, so I should, there we go. I really should switch the, the timetable off. Why? Why have you done that? Platform 1, please. Okay, we'll figure that one out. Maryport platform 1. There we go. I'll figure that out. Oh, it does not have the crossover. That is why. And I suppose Sudbury has... I can open up. Okay, not apparently I cannot open up all of them. What? Why? I'm a little confused, but okay. Shepshed and Maryport again. Platform 2 this time. No, platform 3 and... No, platform 4, sorry. Why are you... I'm confused. I'm very confused. I'm not sure where that train is going currently, but... right. Well, to end today's video, we have a little bit of confusion. We're going to have a temporary... apparently not. We're going to have a temporary crossover. There we go. And I'm going to try and rework out what is going on with this particular station. So, manage line. Oh, is it tried to... I think I understand what's happened. That is what I wanted. Platform 2. Okay. So that should now be okay. All the way through. Now I just need to work out why Sudbury was not happy with certain platforms. Which platforms is it that... Oh, it wants to take... That is why. It'd be 4, 5... It'd be, sorry, 5, 6, 7 and 8 that it would require for this. Okay. Well, that is fine. And in fact, out of Sudbury, what I really could do is I could say for this one, very easily I can just say, well, take platform 4 as well, and the other one could take platforms, whichever platforms that they wish. Okay, that bit's completed. Now to look for a thumbnail. Try to find a good thumbnail. That is not going to be the easiest. Something's weird with this right now. Not entirely sure what's going on, but that, as I said, is the end of today's video. If you did like the video, please remember to click on the like button, subscribe to the channel, give me some ideas about what to do here. I suppose I could plant a whole bunch of trees eventually, but what do I do right now? It does look a little bit barren, a little bit bare. Yes, leave a comment in the comments box below, letting me know what you think. Any suggestions you might have, I would very much appreciate those. If you can do so, please do consider supporting me on Patreon, link in the description box below, as are links to my social media and Discord server. That is all from me, and I will try to find a slightly better angle for this. There we go. That is that line completed. So yes, that is all from me, and I will see you next time in Transports Fever 2, the UK modded series, where if I've managed to get the waterways working, I will do that. If not, I will probably just get the timetable running for this particular route, and then subsequently I suppose we will have a ride along on this route, because it is going to be, well, we do have quite a bit of new track to check out and see if it all works. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Thank you very much once again, and I will see you next time in Transport Fever 2.